Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Thank you for coming to listen to me and my jar of pickles talk. I hope you're having a great day, or I hope you plan on having a great day. I've got my food tracked for the day, and I have my shopping list. I did one leg of my shopping yesterday, and if you guys are like I am, you have to go to more than one store to obtain all the things that work for you in your food program. But I kind of put my menu together. I hadn't made a quiche for a long time. And so it was like a duh moment. So when I have my duh moments, I find that I'm adding them to the calendar. And I think I'm going to make Monday my prep day. I'm going to make a Mississippi roast, and I'm going to make a quiche. And so that will be my fun. And I love putting together food, in case you didn't know. So yesterday, how was it? Well, it was a hot summer day as usual. And I did my grocery shopping and came home and had my nice little lunch and went back out again. And it was just nice. I read a lot of the Penn Presto book, and you know, I kind of like it, but then sometimes his F-bombs are just in every single sentence on every single page, and that gets tiring. I guess maybe I'm showing my age. I don't know. But the weight is dripping off of him. He's doing absolutely everything that I don't do, which is kind of funny. He's having a very stark diet. Once the potato, he calls it the potato famine, of eating nothing but potatoes is over, his food coordinator, whatever you would call him, Cray he calls him, is integrating other things, and no oils, no meat, I don't think any fruits, and it's pretty stark. And it's working, and he's losing 0.9 pounds a day. So, hey, good for him. It's totally different, though. And I guess after reading his food plan, it's very interesting to begin thinking about, like, isn't it funny what we do to our metabolisms with different food plans to get to that just perfect place where the weight is coming off, we're happy, people are beginning to notice, we actually like our food, we're not craving or jonesing. And I think it's been so long since I've gone through the sugar craving part that I forget that it's so huge for a lot of people and how to quell it. And, you know, it's one thing to eat the sugar and do the harm that we do to our bodies, even the artificial sugars, you know, don't have too great of a place. And then it's another thing to, like, just, you know, crave it, to have everything trigger, to try to give it up and get it out of your system once and for all. And I was talking a little bit about this in a previous video. And, you know, for me, the point is not making foods, or, you know, eating foods that have sugar and dessert-like qualities to them. It's getting away from the whole idea of the sweet tooth, because I can have it triggered in my brain so quick. It is like cocaine. Not that I didn't do cocaine, but from what those in the know say, that it's an instant thing. My brain would light up with the sugar, and not unlike, you know, a drug like cocaine, it would last for a little bit, and then it would have to, and I crash, and then it would need to be replaced with something, and it wouldn't need to be replaced with something like a salad, something healthy with some healthy fats or oils. It would want to be replaced with more sugar. And, you know, I might do it in a different way, like have, you know, coffee with sugar and Coffee Mate to quell wanting more sugar or something like that. Or I would have Coffee Mate with sugar to quell wanting the other sugar item. And And so it was still, it was that interchangeable wig thing. Coffee with sugar and Coffee Mate is just putting a wig on sugar and going through the portal of the mouth and creating that high again in the brain, and then crashing and then needing more. And a lot of people think it's the caffeine crash, like midday, but sometimes it could be the sugar crash, really. Especially if you're having the standard American diet, also known as SAD, or the Western diet, as now it's called, because of all the other countries that are adopting it, and also adopting a new size of clothes, too, as they get used to it. And so, for me, taming the sugar monster, it took a while, and it was gradual. And by the time I gave it up a year ago, August, so a year ago now, it was, I don't know, I guess it was kind of a miracle. And because I've never cheated with a sugar dessert. I've had it and tracked it, like at times at work when there was a celebration with cake. I might eat the frosting and as the treat, and it would kind of be tracked. I'd kind of, go in and put like a quarter of a cup of frosting, like from a can, as what I was having. And but that would be the treat. And was it really a treat? No, it wasn't. But everybody else was having it, and it was go along to get along. But I don't think I'd even do that today. I think that the sugar thing gets quelled with having that fat bomb that I have with just 85% dark chocolate, or the bulletproof chocolate bar, and which is made with stevia, or the 85% chocolate bar that I buy commercially, like Lindt, or the black and green, the organic one that you see at like Whole Foods and things, and that is it. I'm not having it any other place, and I'm having just 2 to 4 ounces of fruit at noontime. And so it's a totally different deal for me today. I'm not really craving the sugar. The half a tablespoon of Xyla that I have twice a day, the first time in my bulletproof latte in the morning, like right now. And it is in like 30 ounces of liquid between the coconut almond milk, and the coffee. And no, it's not 30 ounces, it's like 25. And then at lunchtime, I have like 12 ounces of the coconut almond milk again with 8 ounces of the coffee. So 20 ounces of that with the half a tablespoon of Xyla, and which is a sugar alternative that doesn't spike the blood sugar. So my brain isn't lighting up from the use of the Xyla, but that's it. And it was 1 tablespoon at one point, and I cut it down to a half. So drastically reduced that part. So today, I'm not really fighting the cravings. Sometimes when I wake up and I have salad fixings and I have the roasted vegetables, it's like, well, which do I really feel like at dinner with my 3 to 4 ounces of protein? And a pickle named Lindsay was asking me if I could tell the group about what my weekly food planner is. And I told her it's basically, right now I just basically have pork or beef. I'm not into chicken right now. Sometimes lamb chops, but rarely. And when I have them, they're rare. But chicken or fish aren't really exciting me these days. I don't know why. It could come back. Because I have been known to get one of those rotisserie roaster chickens, and now Nature's Promise, they do them on the rotisserie at Stop and Shop, so you can buy a relatively healthy one. The last rotisserie chicken I got was from Whole Foods, so I was buying an organic one. And I think it was $12 or $13, but right now I'm not that excited about the chicken or fish, so I'll have that. And basically, It's salad, a romaine salad with all the goodies that I put in it, the cauliflower crumbles and the cucumber and the organic red pepper, and then either blue cheese or feta cheese, and sometimes nuts, sometimes bacon. And so it's either basically a salad with either avocado oil or evu or both, or it's the roasted vegetables, the Brussels sprouts, the steamed organic green beans, the steamed organic carrots, the organic broccoli, organic cauliflower that was roasted, roasted asparagus. So it's either a bowl of either. And I don't know. I love my oils and my Kerrygold butter. So I guess I'm satiated, satisfied with having kind of the same theme every single day. And I also told Lindsay, I had, like, I'll cook a spaghetti squash and make the homemade Alfredo sauce for it. And I'll have that for a difference, or the spaghetti sauce, regular spaghetti sauce on the spaghetti squash. And I found a package of egg parm, so I can have that later. And then as we get towards chillier weather, I'll go back to making my soups again. I'll get like I'll roast like a turkey breast, a hotel turkey breast, and Greg will use the turkey for sandwiches. And I'll make either turkey broth to have, because for your good gut stuff, people say drink broth. So I do. I haven't really felt like it when it's like 80 degrees and 100% humid out. So I will get back into the broth making. And so the Fage yogurt with the peanut butter, the scrambled egg with the cheese and the cream cheese, I'm a pretty basic rotation type of gal, and I guess I don't get sick of those things because they leave me feeling like I've eaten a rich and elegant meal, even though it's yogurt with peanut butter. But I've sat down for it, and I had it with my pepper strips, cucumber, half of a tomato, and then my 2 to 4 ounces of fruit for lunch. And it's pretty good. I make crack slaw too. I like that. And I'm going to freeze half the batch that I made in little portions so I can just take it out and have that. So it's a pretty basic, simple food plan. And so far, I'm not getting sick of it. Yes, I do print recipes and try them at times, and have them at times, but I don't know. I kind of like what I'm having. Steak a couple of weeks, pork a couple of weeks, something like a crack slaw thrown in, a big salad at dinner instead. I'm happy. I am happy. Give me my Kerrygold and my evu, and I am happy. Good to go. It's what I'm putting it on. Have a wonderful day, my pickles. Don't forget to track. I don't. I will go in right now and tweak what I ate yesterday for the final verdict of macros, and then I will go in today and put what I'm going to have today. Have a wonderful day. I will see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.